Let's start with part 3 because I think part 2 was just reading.
Yeah.
Okay. And I went ahead and read the first section of part 3, but not the entire assignment.
Okay. So should we? Do you want to start with
Um,
what we have to do?
I think we'll have to start from the running the Sinatra app section. So I'll start with
Okay.
uh,
Start.
running.
Start. Start.
Yep.
Yeah.
So can you start a new shell?
Yeah, I just did, but I don't know why it's not showing up.
Let me check. Yeah, I found it.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll have to navigate to the root directory of our application and just run the command. Okay. And
Self-check question.
mhm.
Based on the output from running this command, what is the full URL you need to visit in order to visit the new game page?
um, so this is the URL, and the important part is I think the new keyword at the end.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So we start new game page is there, right?
Yeah.
And where is the HTML code for this page? I guess
That's pretty easy. We have a
I
views
think,
folder,
yeah.
and there's a new .erb.
Cool.
Um, is that the correct answer?
I believe so.
Yep.
All right. So did you click on the new game button?
Mm, let me do that. And we should get an error.
Yeah. So our app.rb, it doesn't have that method, I guess.
Mm, so
Now it just wants us to get our app onto Heroku. So do you want me to just read out what you have to type?
mm, okay, yeah, that would be fine.
Just a series of commands. So bundle
Okay.
install.
Uh, I have to stop the server, right? Or should I just open a new shell?
I think open a new shell. Or well,
Okay.
actually, no. You could. It's up to you. Close that if you want.
I'll just open a new shell.
Okay.
So first we do bundle install.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. And then we just git add all and commit. The suggested message they have for us is ready for Heroku.
Done.
And Heroku login is the next command. Okay. All
Nice.
right. Heroku create.
Mhm. Done.
Done. Okay. Next, git push Heroku master. So
Yep.
then it just says when you want to update Heroku later, you only need to commit your changes to Git locally in Cloud9, then push to Heroku in the last step. So
Okay.
we're just going to check that our app behaves the same way that on Heroku as it does locally that we just tested. And then we can continue.
Okay. So I'll just check if our app is really on Heroku.
Yeah.
So one of the things is that even if I navigate to the root directory, it redirects to the new route. So if I just do this, it automatically navigates to new. Maybe
So why?
uh, I think because we don't have any in progress game or like that, so maybe this is a kind of behavior that the boilerplate code implements, that if there is no in progress game, then navigate to the new route for creating a new game.
Yeah, that makes sense. I haven't
But
looked at the code, so
neither have I. So it's just a guess. We'll have to see as we go forward.
okay. So
So
that's it for part 3. We're done already. The next is part 4, and I don't really know. I didn't read this. I didn't read the whole thing. I read like the first little bit.
okay, so I have not even opened a part 4 before. If you
Yeah.
want to do part 4 today, or do you want to, keep it for tomorrow?
Well, I guess we could probably just do it tomorrow because tomorrow the next assignment is going to be released. So we'll still have plenty of time to, because after part 4, I mean, if you click on the next part, which is part 5, there's not a whole lot. There's just corner cases. I'm assuming that's not going to take too long. And then after that, it's conclusion, which is there's nothing to do there. But really, part 5 is the last part.
Part 5 is really small, and
Yeah. So we could probably finish 4 and 5 tomorrow, and then we're done essentially.
yep.
Then there's the optional part, which we can do if we have time.
Yeah, sure. We'll have to see, how difficult or how lengthy the homework 3 is, and depending on that, we'll decide if we do the optional challenge or we start the third homework.
Yeah.
Also, I think
So
we need 1 day to go through the lecture videos.
yeah, true.
Have you already
Well,
gone?
yeah, I went through the there's there are 2 sort of things
Mm-hmm.
of videos, 2 sets of videos, and I went through the first set
Okay,
and
no
the
problem.
second set basically starting Rails. So the first set of videos is still continuing the stuff about chapter 2, the um, things about
TDD, TDD.
yeah, some of that stuff, like just the different types of architecture design decisions and things like that, and then the next part, the next set of videos is about Rails.
Okay, fine. So, are you also doing the code school courses also?
Yeah, I'm going through that right now.
Okay, I'll just stop the broadcast because
Okay.